Welcome back, Olsen family friends. If you don't know me, my name is Allie. This is my daughter Raylyn, and because we're stuck inside, I just decided I want to do my top 5 favorite rides at Disneyland. So for this video, I am only including the Disneyland Park in California. I'm not including the California Adventures in this one. That could be another video because I have too many favorites, so I can't clump too many together. And I've only been to the Disneyland in California, so this does not include worldwide Disneylands. I have not been there, unfortunately, so these are just my opinions and why I love it. And also, she fits this outfit, but we have nowhere to go, so this is perfect, and she looks so cute, right? Are you cute? Are you a cutie? Yeah. So let's get right into it. So I would say my number 5 ride would be the Matterhorn. A lot of people don't really like the Matterhorn, and I think most of my family kind of is like meh about it. But Christian and I love it. There's 2 lineups and 2 tracks. And I always forget which track is the best. I think it's the left side. I don't remember, but it goes through the water at the very end. That is our favorite track. It is a lot of fun. Yes, it does hurt your butt a little bit, but it's so much fun. The theme is really cool. And I don't know, me and Christian really enjoy it. We have lots of good memories on it. That is my number 5. If you've never been, the Matterhorn is a huge snowy mountain in the middle of Disneyland. It's amazing. In the olden times in Disneyland, they used to have people that looked like they were climbing the mountain. Like, they paid people to like fake climb this mountain. Well, I guess they were climbing it, but it's really cool. There used to be also a ride that would go through the mountain. That doesn't happen anymore. They don't have the gondolas in Disneyland anymore. But it's a really fun ride where there's I guess you would say a Yeti. I always think it's Abominable Snowman, but I think it's a Yeti, and basically you're going on a track that's a little dangerous and there's a Yeti trying to get you. It's very fun. It's a very old track system, so that's why a lot of people will say it hurts your butt. And the car is very hard to get into. It's very low to the ground. It is like you're going in a toboggan or a sled. So it's a little difficult to get in and out. I always get like a little bit of anxiety when they're like, okay, exit the ride, because I'm like, I can't get out. But it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy that ride. My number 4, I would say, is Thunder Mountain. It's so much fun. It's the wildest ride in the wilderness. You go up through this train track, through the mountains. There's a little explosion. We also have like a really good memory, don't we? We have a good memory. Well, she doesn't. Unfortunately, she's never been. But Christian and I have this really good memory. I'm pretty sure it was the day we got engaged. Christian proposed to me at Disneyland. And we went on that ride at night with my sister. Normally, when you go on Thunder Mountain, it's 2 people per seat. But for some reason, the worker was like, all 3 of you go on in. And we are adults. And like, I have big hips. All 3 of us, like that, I was literally like sitting on my sister, and every turn we're like, ow, ow, because we're like poking each other, but it was fun. And it just so happened that the fireworks started while we were on the ride, and literally like as we're going up like one of like the main hills, the fireworks were like right in our face. Like it was like magical. Like Disneyland is seriously magical. It was so cool. When me and Christian went back, I think it was the year after or 2 years after, we kept trying to do that again, like trying to be on the ride during the fireworks because it was so cool. So if any of you are going to Disneyland or you've been there before, I recommend being on Thunder Mountain while the fireworks are on. It is magical. Okay, my number 3, I'm kind of cheating because I'm going to put 2 in this space. But first I would say Space Mountain. That one is extremely fun. It is so fast. Everything, if you've never been, it's all dark. It's like stars everywhere and you don't know where you're going. Usually on rides, the best seat is in the back. Like backtracking Thunder Mountain, you want to be in the back seats. The front, you're already like down the hills by the time it picks up speed. But Space Mountain, seriously, I've been in the very front seat 1 time. I think I've been to Disneyland 6 times. So out of all the times, I've only been in the front row of Space Mountain once. And holy cow, like, yes, when you're on the ride in any other seat, it's pitch black, but you can still see the people in front of you. When you are the first person, you do not know where you're going. It is so much fun. It makes the thrill factor a little bit higher, and I have a lot of good memories on that ride as well. One of the times me and my brother were on it, it's always like this kind of thing, like I know other people feel the same way, because you don't know where the tracks are. people are a little bit scared to put their hands up because in your mind you think, oh, I'm gonna get like whacked, my hand's gonna hit the rails or something, which obviously it's not gonna do. But me and my brother were like, we're gonna be brave. So we had our hands up as high as we could put them. And then we went around a corner and both of us were like I'm pretty sure both of our backs like majorly cracked. It was a lot of fun. We were like killing ourselves laughing. Space Mountain just adds, like, we just laugh the whole time. It's so much fun. So sharing the spot with Space Mountain for me is Indiana Jones. That ride is a lot of fun. The first time I went to Disneyland, I was 8, I'm pretty sure. And I was terrified of it. I did not like it. I didn't like Pirates of the Caribbean either. I was scared of everything. But the older I got, obviously it's a lot more fun. Christian and I and my sister and brother and I, like we always meet really cool people on that ride, and we kind of have like a weird conversation, like, I don't know what you'd say, like role play, like when the arrows are shooting at us, we're all like, oh no, ah, and like we just have fun with it, and we always meet some really cool people on it. Christian and I, when we went together after we were married, we were on a ride with these people that were so much fun. We were all like laughing and joking through the whole ride. And I don't know how they did it, but after they found us at Disneyland and we're like, oh, we talked to like cast members here and here are some fast passes. We told them you guys were so much fun and so nice. And like they rewarded us for being nice people. Like Disneyland freaking is amazing. If you've never been to Disneyland, you need to go. But speaking of Indiana Jones, it's this big adventure ride. You're in a Jeep. It stalls a couple times. You have to get through some arrows shooting at you. There's a fire pit, a ball that rolls at you. And obviously Indy is in the ride and it's a lot of fun. He says some pretty cool things. There's a snake that tries to get you. It's a lot of fun. Now my number 2 used to be my number 1, Pirates of the Caribbean. It is a lot of fun. It is basically like the epitome of being in Disneyland for me. Every time I was on that ride, it was like, I can't believe I'm here. Like, it was just so magical. It's just so cool. Its theme is amazing. It's really cool to know that like Walt Disney really worked on that ride and those animatronics have been there for so long. I'm like a weird person where I appreciate the animatronics. Like I appreciate the work that went behind these rides. So it's just amazing to me. Like I really study the people on the ride and they all have different voices and they all have different faces and it's just really cool. You're going through a pirate story. They've now incorporated Jack Sparrow into it. Barbossa's in it. Davy Jones, Blackbeard is in it. It's really fun. It's a good Disneyland ride. And sometimes you do get wet. Those first few drops are amazing. I think my absolute favorite part of that ride is right before the first drop, which isn't a huge drop. So if you've never been, don't be scared. It's really not a drop. It's like a hill. But is the skeleton speaking to you before you go down? I just love that. It just gives you chills. Like, I'm here. I can't believe it. Right? And my number 1 is Splash Mountain. Most of my family finds this ride extremely annoying. They only go on it like one time out of the trip just to do the drop. I love the ride. I do not find it annoying. My goal is to learn the lyrics before I go on it again. And so I can sing along to the whole song. It is so much fun. It is so cute. I looked it up the other day. There's like 68 animatronics on that ride. I just find that amazing. They're so cute. I love the song. And there's a lot of drops in it and you get wet. I don't know what it is, but the whole ride is like everything I love in one thing. It's got like thrill, it's got like a show you gotta watch, the songs are really cute. I just love it. And I also have a special connection to that because we went on that ride right before Christian proposed to me. So I had no idea that he was going to, and yeah, it was very cool. I love that ride. I think I always will. If you've never been, Splash Mountain obviously is another mountain at Disneyland. You do end in quite a big drop. I think it's 60 feet or maybe it's 50. And there's a couple drops inside. You will get wet. It does sing some songs that a lot of people find annoying, but it's really cute. It's fun. It's worth going on. And especially on a hot day because you will get wet and you will cool down. So that is it for my top 5 favorite rides at Disneyland. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this inspires you to go if you haven't gone. Disneyland is seriously my favorite place on earth. Even though I've been a few times now, that's like my number 1 place I want to go back. Christian and I cannot wait to bring Raylin there. We just can't wait to share our love for Disney with her. We really hope that she enjoys it just as much as we do. It's literally going to be like a dream come true to take her to Disneyland. I cannot wait. And again, if you've never been, I really urge you to go. Even if you are an adult, it is so much fun. I almost feel like I enjoyed it more now as an adult than I did as a kid, which obviously as a kid I didn't know that. I was enjoying it too. But I don't know, I just appreciate it. A lot of people, when they think about Disneyland, they just associate it with another amusement park. It is not. Like, it's not dirty. There's not like gunk everywhere. There's not garbage everywhere. Like, it is clean. The people are nice. It is just really fun. And we always meet some really fun people while we are on the rides, like multi-people rides. We usually meet some really fun people. My dream is to be able to go to Disney World sometime and experience the rides there and the atmosphere there, because I know it's quite different. But Disneyland, I think, will forever be my favorite place. Like I did mention earlier, I did get engaged at Disneyland. Christian proposed to me in front of the Disneyland castle, which has been my dream since I went to Disneyland, to be engaged there. And he did such a good job. It was amazing. If you want to see that video, if you want me to upload that, I can. But yeah, let me know down below what your favorite rides are. What are your top 5s? Are they like mine, or are they completely different? There are so many more rides I didn't even mention, like honorable mentioned. Jungle Cruise is also amazing. It's hilarious. It's basically a comedy ride that you go through. It's so much fun. So let me know what your top 5 are. And thank you so much for watching and letting me dress Raylin up as Minnie Mouse, because she's so cute, but she's so tired. And if you want to check out any of my other videos, I make videos of our life. I take a lot of videos of Raylin. I have this fear that I'm going to forget what she's like, so I take so many videos so that I don't forget. And if I did forget, I can look back and see them again and remember. And we just do a lot of like lifestyle, mom and baby videos, Christians here and there. It's a lot of fun, so check out those videos as well. I upload 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you want to see anything else Disney related or any video kind of like this, leave it in the comments down below. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye! Disneyland! Yeah! Do you want to go? Want to go to Disneyland? With Mama? Yeah.